test equipment. This is going to make your life so much easier as long as you understand how to use it. All right, a lot of people have this equipment and they have no clue. They're spinning their wheels out there because they can't figure out how to do the job correctly. We have a voltmeter. Now these voltmeters come in different shape sizes. Again, as you move through the courses, I hope that you're going to focus on equipment that you want to buy. When it's time to go buy something, let us know because we can help you out in some prices in some areas. These are the older, what we call the Fluke models. Now, this is the standard meter. We have the UEs and some other company name brands out there. Fluke makes a great meter, okay? But because they've lost the license now, a lot of these companies have the same technology for a much less price. That's why you'll see that that Fluke has dropped drastically in the prices. They had to compete. So let's get familiar with this operation. Be sure that the off button's off, all right? It's just a twist knob, all right? But be sure it's off because as simple as it sounds, if I have to replace the batteries, they're 9-volt batteries, that's money out of our fund, which can go to you guys to do better jobs and do more stuff with it. You got the black and the red. The black is normally referred to as the common wire. The red is normally referred to as the hot. All right? So this means volts, amps, the little upside down horseshoe, and that one that has the arrow with the line on it, that's diodes. So if you're going to take measurements of any one of those three, you have to have it plugged in to this location. Now, this tool with these leads cannot do amperage. All right? So please don't try to take amperage at some time you should have a clamp on meter to do the amperage. So what I want to do is I just want to get this out of the way, close up my box. Now we want to go through and understand what this meter is all about. You notice that all of these are listed in your book. Before you come out here, you should understand what each one of those symbols represents. If not, let's talk about it. That's the off button. Now that is volts AC. That's a solid wiggly line, and you'll see it up here in the screen in the idiot proof telling you it's AC. DC voltage is the lines that are dotted underneath. DC millivolts, ohms. Now this is resistance and it does diodes at the same time. That is amperage AC. You notice that that wiggly line is the same as the one over here for AC voltage. And then down here is the DC amperage. So please, and don't turn this really fast. Just let it go through the sequence. All right? If it's yours, you know, you're going to end up paying a lot more money. And the one thing about the Fluke is they're more solidly built. They're not all made out of plastic inside here. You can tell the difference when you start playing around and buying one. All right, so there's the meter. Now what I want you to do is I want you to go over to your desk if you're not there already and follow the instructions and go through the drill that they're asking you to do. Remember, when you start playing with live electricity, which you're going to be over there, have your gloves and glasses on anytime you're in this lab.